Most of today's organizations have a pyramidal structure. This means decisions flow from the top to the bottom. The system is efficient, but not inclusive of all of its members. This unbalanced power structure makes a majority of the system members feel unimportant, excluded, and eventually uninterested. As a natural response to this structure, a consensus method can be adopted. On this system, everybody is included on the decision-making. To make decisions on a wider scale, sociocracy mixes both the consensus and pyramidal concepts to create a model that is both efficient and inclusive. Sociocracy focuses on equivalence, transparency, and effectiveness. To implement sociocracy, a group requires a common purpose for the members to be implicated and excited in the decision-making. It is structured as a tree of circles, where the lines of communications flow in both directions. It's a scalable fractal organization of nested circles. Each circle has a representative, an execution coordinator, a facilitator, and a secretary. The representative is chosen by the lower circle to represent its opinion to the upper circle. The execution coordinator is chosen by the upper circle, and his responsibility is to execute the plan of action decided by the lower circle. The facilitator mediates the decision-making process and makes sure that it moves effectively. He presents the agenda and the proposals. He calls for rounds of questions and then the rounds of discussion. He collects and organizes objections and finally asks the group how to integrate the solutions. The secretary takes notes of the decisions and is the co-facilitator whenever it is necessary. The execution coordinator, the facilitator, and the secretary meet together before to make sure the agenda is ready, and they meet after to evaluate the results. After a pre-established time frame, a performance review and a new election is run for these roles. Within the circle, members share openly who they choose as a representative and explain the positive qualities of their choice. After everyone has spoken, there is a second voting round in case someone changed their vote after hearing everyone's opinion. For every proposal, members are asked if there is any objection. No decision can be made if someone has a reasonable objection and arguments that everyone can understand. This ensures that everybody's voice is heard. The representative brings feedback and proposals back and forth on the cycle chain. Once the plan is executed, there is a review stage to evaluate the results and determine possible improvements or even retractions. This process, called the feedback loop, will ensure an evolution guided on real situations. By shifting the models of our organizations and communities towards a more inclusive and effective system, we are helping change the paradigm of decision-making in our society. In what ways do you think sociocracy can benefit your community, and what would you implement to improve this model?